Good morning, gentle people. Today is November 3rd. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. Let's see what messages pop up for November 3rd. What is the message for November? Oops, look, there's this little pack right here. I'm not going to take the whole pack, but we're going to choose from here. What is the message for November 3rd? Okay, these two popped out right here. All right, this one says, Spirit of the High Winds. Spirit of the High Winds. And this one says, Feed the birds. Feed the birds. All right, let's see. Well, let me see. You know, the good thing about you is that you're persistent. You're persistent. Even if you fall many times, you'll get back up and you'll do it again. You'll do whatever it is again. At the same time, that is your good trait. That's also your bad trait, because when do you know when to stop? How many times do you continue doing the same thing until you realize, oh, maybe this isn't working? So that's one thought. I'm going to put it to the side. I'm going to put it to the side because sometimes out of the blue, you remember to take some time from all of your high spirit. You see, this is the spirit of the high winds. All that running around that you do. Sometimes you need to take a break to remember to honor the women in your life. I know that you feel that you're honoring them by continuously working, especially if you're a married man. You feel that the way you contribute to the family is by working and being the provider and all of that. But yeah and no, right? Because if you're always continuously working, when do you take time to enjoy the women in your life? When do you take time to enjoy the fruitfulness of your labor? You are persistent, yes. But I think you're being called right now to enjoy the women in your life. Talk to them. Maybe go on a ride with them. Maybe not a vacation, but a staycation where you can do things locally, right? Because, I've been living in this town. I live in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. It's a tourist town. But I live here, so I don't do the touristy things. And the other day I stopped to look at all of the things that are happening around me in this town. And there is so much to do. There is so much to do, but I'm always working, that I don't take time. And I was surprised. Out of the blue, I decided, let me look at this. It's an online thing on Facebook. It's called Gettysburg Alive. And I looked at it and I'm like, wow, there's so many things. Not just for the tourists, but for local people, for us to do it. And I've never done it because I never take the time. So this actually speaks to me too. But when we talk about the women in our lives in particular, we must never forget where we came from, right? Women are portals into this world. Literally, we are portals. You come through a woman in order to get here. So let us take time to honor our mothers. Let us take time, even if she's passed. Here we always talk about the ancestors. Let us take time to light a candle on our ancestor table in honor of our mothers. That's if they're passed. And if they are here, let's take some time to spend time with these wonderful women, or the women in your life. Let's say you're a woman who's constantly working or constantly has things going on in her head. Like, these could be thoughts. These high winds could be thoughts, or maybe you talking about your thoughts and your ideas. Now that I say that, though, I want to switch gears a little bit to say that if you continue talking about the thing you want to work on, you're never going to actually work on it because you spend so much energy in speaking about what you want to do. So I think you're being called to stop talking about what you're doing and actually get working on it. Okay, that's just for a few, it's a small sliver of the population who are listening to this. That's for you. Stop talking about what you want to do and actually do it. And if there is a woman in your life, because birds represent women, because eggs, right? Eggs. So the women that are in your life, interesting, because these ideas that you're talking about with the other women in your life, that's why you're not getting anything done, because you're talking too much with these women. And then that's it. You just stay talking about it and not actually doing it. So my suggestion is to make a hard stop. Surprise yourself. Surprise yourself by stopping talking and actually getting the thing done. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope this is speaking to someone. Please share what it is that you're working on. Please tell us, yes, I accomplished this because I stopped talking. I stopped talking about it. Anyway, walk in joy. Know that this place is sacred, divine, and special just because you're here. Ashe.